Okay, everyone. So we're jumping into our second cube sealed. We were able to get the 5 wins in the first one, which was really good. And yeah, let's open 6 packs of this. Does it actually tell you how many cards we get in total? No, it doesn't. That's fine. Yeah, let's jump in. See what kind of havoc we can reap, or that we can have come down on us. History of Benalia, fantastic card. Let's how is best to do this? I think last time we separated by rare and mythic, and we went through them kind of like this first. So what do we have? So we've got History of Benalia, which is an exceptionally strong card if we can play it outright. Warkite Marauder, Fastest Intervention. These are fine. This works with, is this one that works with artifacts? Yeah, choose target artifact in your graveyard. You may cast it that turn. Okay. Black's looking quite interesting. We've got the Nightmare Shepherd, which is fantastic with recursion. Rankle. Knight of the Ebon Legion, so that works well with the History of Benalia. Ephemia. And Mastermind's Acquisition. This is a fantastic card to get in Cube Sealed, because we can use it to get things either from our library, or we can use it to get things from outside of the game, which, you know, has got high utility. And also a Demon Lord Bells Unlock, which is a 6/6 for 6, kind of makes you empty your library more or less. What do we have in red? So we have the Rekindling Phoenix, a fantastically strong card. Squee, you may cast Squee, the Immortal, from your graveyard or from exile. It just keeps coming back. Dragon Master Outcast. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, create a dragon. That seems good, right? Storm's Wrath. Verix Bladewing. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, create Karuk's Bladewing, a legendary 4/4 red. So it's his brother, I'm assuming. Green's looking fine, but a little bit weak. I mean, they're all very good cards, but especially the Questing Beast. Lots and lots of fixing. Casualties of War is nice. We'd have to be splashing green there, though. Hostage Taker. When Hostage Taker enters the battlefield, target creature or artifact... exile another creature or artifact until it leaves. You may cast that card as long as it remains in exile. Okay, I'm liking that. Huatli. You gain life equal to the greatest power amongst creatures you control, and create a dinosaur with trample. Yeah, that seems good, right? That's red-white. White is our kind of weakest colour, I guess. Black's looking really strong for us, and red is also looking strong. We've got Ajani, fine. Mox Amber. Add 1 mana of any colour amongst legendary creatures and planeswalkers you control. Okay, 0 mana as well. It's quite nice to get out. Helm of the Host. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of the equipped creature, except the token isn't legendary if equipped creature is legendary. Karn. So that's a nice little card draw for us. Oh, we've got a Weatherlight as well. When it deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a historic card from amongst them and put it into your hand. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. In that case, then, what should we do? Let's take these filters off and now have a look at the cards as a colour. So with white, we've got the white, blue, Empyrean Eagle. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+1. That's nice. Lots of kind of pacifism effects. Got Baffling End, pacifism itself, Soul Warden. When another creature enters the battlefield, you gain a life. I mean, this is all quite weak, though, right? History of Benalia is an exceptional card, but I don't think it really fits in here. Let's have a look at blue. Dive Down, Unsummon, Negate. So lots of very defensive cards. Emery works well with artifacts in the graveyard. You may cast it this turn. Okay, we do have lots of artifacts, and we've also got the Animating Fairy, which works well with artifacts as well, makes it into a 4/4. The Eagle again. Saheeli. Hostage Taker's nice. So blue is fine. There's no creatures in it, though. Oh, look at black, though. Look at this. I mean, Which was the Sword Point Diplomacy? Well, that's I think I've had that in a deck before. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library. For each of those cards, put it into your hand unless an opponent pays 3 life each. Golden Demise. All creatures get -2/-2. Bake into a pie. Yeah, I mean, this is excellent. I think we're definitely black, aren't we? 100% we're black. Okay, so let's have a look at red. Kill the Fiend. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +3 till the end of turn. Fight with Fire. 10 damage divided against any number of targets you want. Tibalt. Gutter Snipe. Oh, I love Gutter Snipe. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it does 2 damage to each opponent. And there's lots of kind of ways to interact it with black as well. And it goes on. Zahorte, the Goblin. Stormfist Crusader. So black-red looks good. What about green? Lots of ramp in green. Yeah, just a little bit weak there. I mean, a Keeper of Fables is nice, but it just depends on how long it takes us to get there. And then lots of kind of cards in uncoloured as well that can help us along the way. We've got Witcher's Oven, and I think we've got the cat as well, haven't we? Brilliant. Do we play that? I don't know. It's a weird one. Mind Stone. Sacrifice it, draw a card. Golden Egg. Okay, and then what about these ones? Anything we've missed? Casualties of War might be quite nice to have in a deck. Okay, let's add the mana fixing first. We'll go for the Storm Crusader. And then I think we're definitely going for the uncoloured. We've got Karn, Weatherlight, Helm of the Host. I mean, Helm is quite good. It is quite good. It's expensive, though. It is expensive to pull off. Let's just leave that a second and have a look what we've got in black-red. So the Knight, Ephemia, Knight of Malice is nice. Priest of Forgotten Gods is okay. I don't know if we use it. Let's pop it in anyway. Golden Demise, Nightmare Reaper, Sword Plow, Bake into a Pie, Masterminds, Shepherd, Rankle, Demon Lord Bells Unlock. Wow. I mean, we've nearly got a whole deck just with these cards, let alone adding anything else. Storm's Wrath, Phoenix, Bladewing. What else do we want? Fight with Fire. Pyromancer's okay. We need some, like, actually we've got some early interaction. What have we got? 12 creatures, 8 non-creatures. So if we get 3 more creatures, 1, 2, 1, 2, squee? 1, 2, squee. I'm so funny. Or is it the Siege Gang Commander? Maybe. Wow, this looks. This is shaping up to look really good. However, if it kind of works like everything else has that we've tried to play in this format, even though it looks like it's shaping up to be good, does not mean at all that we will actually get there. So we've got 40 cards there, 15 creatures, 8 non-creatures. I mean, the question is, what's the actual game plan here? So, Ephemia, at the beginning of your end step, you may exile an enchantment card from your graveyard. How many enchantment cards have we actually got? Because, I mean, at the minute, the answer's looking 1. Yeah. So we've only got 1 enchantment card. It is a flyer though, I guess, for 2. Whatley. I mean, creating dinosaurs isn't bad, is it? You gain life, so life gain deals X damage divided as you choose amongst any number of target creatures. So if we were to play that, we'd play it like that, wouldn't we? I don't know if it's worth a splash though. We're definitely not doing anything in blue. The only thing we would... I guess the only thing we would be persuaded to splash in blue would be the Hostage Taker. When it enters the battlefield, you exile another target creature or artifact until it leaves. You may cast that yourself. I mean, that's not too bad, is it? It's a little bit expensive for a splash, though. Angrath. Creatures you control have menace. I mean, what I'd really like to do is get down the casualties of war, but I think that's a really, really kind of big ask. Let's have a look in green. Yeah. Well, I mean, there is a Temple of Abandon. Do we ditch the Whatley and instead play Temple of Abandon with 3 green? It seems a lot. It does seem a lot. And I don't know if we need it. Puts us at 15 and 9. Are we missing anything? So we could have Saheeli. I don't think we're a Saheeli deck. Whatley's there. We could have Angrath instead. Amass 2 creatures you control have menace. That could be a little bit of an issue, couldn't it, for our opponents? Is there anything we'd get rid of? So Mastermind's Acquisition might be quite nice to get something out of our... So maybe if we don't play... Yeah, that could be a good point. What if we ditched this? So if we add this in, what does that do? That's 6, 5, and 3. Maybe we put that down to 2. And didn't play this. So 6, 5, 2. $15, 9. And then what we do is, so we're splashing it in the main deck. But we have the opportunity, because we've got green, which is our kind of next strongest colour, I think. We've got the opportunity of just going to get a Casualties of War, or if we need it, we can get like something like a Questing Beast. If there's a problematic card, we can go and get Kendra's Transformation. That might be quite nice. I think I'm going to stick with this. And yeah, let's just hope that we can kind of get it to pay off, because it's a really weird deck, but I kind of like it. I kind of do. Okay, chat, let's... So this is out of 5. I don't think we're going to get 5 again. I think we're going to call it 3-3. I'd be happy with that, I think. But yeah, let's jump in. I'm really excited to play this. It's an excellent format. Okay. Especially since we can pay with gold as well in the chance of winning gems. I mean, obviously this is awful. The only reason that I'm thinking about keeping is because there is a Karn, which will help us with card draw. We've got Fight with Fire as a defense, and also we've got the Temple of Abandon as an active scry. I mean, it's definitely not the best keep. I think I will. So we're hoping to look to scry into some sort of black, or at least another mana to get the Karn out. It feels good playing back with these cards again. It actually makes me want to have another pop at Historic. Okay, so Stormwrath, I can go to the bottom. Okay. We weren't able to get there with the black. That would have been good. 5 damage to a target creature. Oh, wow. Look at this. I mean, yeah. Wow. Okay. Yikes. Phyrexian Arena. Okay. Let's go for it then. Karn. So, at the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and lose a life.
I will fight with honor. I'll make use of that later.
Oppo's going to give us the mountain. What? They give us another black mana. Interesting. Interesting. Brain Maggot. So that's not ideal for us. I mean, so they get to exile a card until it leaves the battlefield, essentially. I mean, Brain Maggot is fine. I'm not entirely sure what they take here because I can just get rid of it next turn regardless. They're probably better off taking the fight with flat fire. Yeah, I was going to say. Anything more? Piper, okay. Piper's decent. I'm going to play this down. We gain a life. And what do I do here? I think I go and +1.
The choices we make reveal who we are.
So they're going to give me another red mana, which we don't mind too much about. Going with the Rekindling Phoenix. So the Rekindling Phoenix, for those of you that kind of didn't play with Ixalan, when it dies, you create a 0/1 red elemental creature token. At the beginning of your upkeep, you sacrifice it and bring Rekindling Phoenix back, and it has haste. So this now, unless they can exile it, kind of just sticks around on the battlefield, dealing 4 in the air each turn. We've also got a Rankle, so it's got good interaction. Cast down. So they must have a way to kill the egg. Sadly. But it does mean... Okay, so we are getting 2 removal spells out. Is Oppo going to forget to do it? No, they can't possibly. They can't possibly. Come on, Oppo. Stop it now. I was going to say. Okay, so look, we do get 2 removal spells out of their hand. So, yeah, I'm happy. Oppo gets in for 2 here. They're hitting Karn, interestingly.
It is best if you stop.
Okay, so Pyromancer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to hit him with the Pyromancer. Then we're going to go for a Nightmare Shepherd. Or do we go Rankle? Then we go Nightmare Shepherd. And yeah, again, we just keep going through our library. We're trying to find as many cards as we can. Wow, have we only got lands in? It's a good job I cut one, isn't it? I mean, yeah, we'll take it. So, let's see what Oppo goes for here. They can't get this out of the graveyard just yet. So at the minute we're going in for 7 in the air next turn. That's not good for our opponent. Okay, Banefire. Again, we're just getting more and more removal spells out. Mastermind Acquisition. Excellent. Enchantment, creature. Oh, that's an enchantment as well. Okay. Let's go for a reveal.
Are you certain of your decision?
Ephemia. Nice. So what we're going to go for here then? A Rankle maybe? Yeah, I think a Rankle. We attack him. And each player discards a card. And each player sacrifices a creature perhaps. I think that's where we want to be going. Discard this. I don't think they can get rid of the Brain Maggot, can they? They've got to get rid of the Piper. It's not doing anything for them. The Brain Maggot's at least keeping this away. So what do I need for this? I need 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're getting there. We get Fight with Fire back. End turn. Oppo's losing life. I don't know if this is good or if it's bad. Oppo's got 6, so they can get Croxer back next turn. Well, this turn, actually. And I would have to dump my Golden Demise. Nightmare Shepherd of their own. Okay. Do I get rid of that with fight with fire? Fight with fire. Oh, I can't. It's sorcery speed. Nice, 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 nice. What I could do here, though, interestingly, so presumably Oppo gets in for 1 in the Khan. Beautiful. So I have a Femia. Let's try and get some more cards out. Look at this. Okay, so we're going to get the Blade Wing next turn. We've got Priest of Forgotten Gods this turn. We can't play it though, ironically. They can't possibly be giving us Blade Wing. I was going to say. Mastermind Acquisition. How useful is that at the minute? Not entirely sure. So let's use Golden Demise. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that. I thought this was the one that exiled it, but it's not, is it? Okay, so a little bit of a punt there. No attacks. Hopefully we're not punting too much. I could go Mastermind Acquisition. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to take 4 here. No blocks. Has Oppo got a board wipe, maybe? Storm's Wrath? Nice. A Blade Wing of their own. Touché. Ironically though, they are on the 9-turn clock now. So we could go here, Siege Gang Commander, and kill this to get this back. We're 1 mana short. Creature, enchantment. No, yeah. Firefleet Daredevil, okay. That's annoying. I think they get... okay, Golden Demise. They could play the Golden Demise and... yeah, it wouldn't be good for us. It wouldn't be good for us at all. Eat to Extinction, okay. Okay, Oppo. I think I'm in a little bit of trouble, chat. You see what I mean about how powerful these are? Okay, so I'm going to trade this off. I don't think it comes back in with Kicker. I'm hoping not anyway. I think it's just a 1-1 dragon. We'll see though. We'll see. Okay. Bake into a pie. Bake into a pie might be nice. What else am I missing here? I mean, or do we just use... So I could cast this and I could kill... cast this and kill the freebooter. Let's see if I've got anything. Could get a land. Could get a land actually. But I think I need something more kind of sword point diplomacy. So we get that land anyway, which is what we want. Black land as well. So therefore we can go for a bacon to the pie on the Nightmare Shepherd. Beautiful. And we can then play out Priest of Forgotten Gods, keeping up the pie. No, let's go Nightmare Reaper. Okay. And no attacks. So next turn we go... So we can win this game in 2 turns. So we go Siege Gang Commander, killing the Kite Sail Freebooter to get the Fight with Fire back. Okay, so Croxer. Yep. We get rid of the Priest of Forgotten Gods. Is it not triggering? Oh, there we go. Okay, so here we go. Looks like Oppo's got something else. I guess we can throw the Rankle in front of it if they do have something of kind of like grave importance, but deals 2 damage to any target though. Can we just hit face? I don't know. I don't think we can. I don't think we can hit face. Oh, remind me what this is. Players can't gain life. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. Yikes. Okay. I mean, this is going to deal 4 damage to me. But deals 4 damage to me. That's fine. Resolve all. They're probably going to give it the oops. It's quite slow to trigger, isn't it? I wonder why. I was going to say. Is it because they've got... I don't know what they've got. It's weird. Resolve, resolve, resolve. Okay. We're going to let them pick another card. We've only got 11 cards left. So it looks like we're getting another swamp. Beautiful. And yeah, let's... we could play Mastermind Acquisition now. No, we need to keep it up so we can fire off against that. Swappo's down to 7. I think we've got this. I think. Risk factor. Do we take the 4? Oppo goes in. We've got enough blocks, I think. Actually, no, I don't think we do. Let's let them draw those cards. I say we've got enough blocks, but we don't know if they've got any kind of pumps or board wipes, which could be bad. They could have a golden demise of their own, which would really mess us up, and then they'd just get the win. And also, they deal 3 damage with the Crocs when they attack, so I think. Well, yeah, it's a weird one because we have to. We'll see what the score is. But yeah, so the idea here is that we block with the goblins, and then we use Siege Gang Commander to kill a couple of things. Cavalier of Night, not ideal, in all honesty. That's what we wanted to see. Okay, so they take a damage. Presumably they've got to kill the Siege Gang commander. Rankle? Okay, you can kill Rankle. No, going for the Siege Gang commander? I think you've got to go for the. I think you've got to go for the Siege Gang here. Okay, in which case then that's fine. Midnight Reaper deals 1 damage to me. I draw a card. It's a land. Pass to attacks. I think, unless I've made a mistake, chat, I think we've got the win. So, I think we get rid of the Mastermind Acquisition just to save 3 life. So let's go for... So what have they got? They've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then whatever that is. So let's go for pass the blocks. We go 1 there. We go 1 there. So what do we have? So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've not missed anything, have I? 9. Oh no, actually. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, go away. Gonna have to use my timeouts here. So these 2 die. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we take 12 from killing this. I think we just die. I think we just die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, chat, there's no way we can do it. Oh no, there is. We can take that and we can pop this as well. So let me just check. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I pop this. Okay, I think this works. 13, maybe. Let's have a look anyway. First strike. Yeah, let's go for it. So block. So here we go for, we crack the food. Actually, let's go for this first. So we take this. Type creature. Okay. Sacrifice a goblin. So here. And then in response, we sacrifice this. Oh no, because we can't gain life from this. Oh, we did. How did we get that? Awesome. Okay. I don't think I did the math right there, but let's fire this off with kicker. Boom. We get the win. Don't even know how I did that math there. Interesting. But yeah, we'll take that win. We'll take that win. I'm gonna have to look that one back just to kind of see what we did there. But no, it's excellent games. That's why I really like this. It's lots of maths is easier with good execution. Correct, my friends. Correct. But if you're there's a term in Magic which is maths is for blockers, and I think that just kind of showed true there. Oppo could have waited. Lots of kind of high-powered cards here, but we don't have the mana to play it. Okay, so I think we don't get it. Basically, you just swing in, and it's up to your opponents to make the right blocks and to do the maths, see if they die or not. I think we mulligan this. It's a little bit of a tricky one. Yeah, that's slightly better. What do we do then? I think we get rid of the Pyromancer. Actually, let's go for... Yeah, let's get rid of the Pyromancer here. Okay, so we go for the caves first. Gain a life. Oh wow, Oppo gets in early with a Grum in the ship. So we've got Khan. So the reason that I kept the Ephemia, that's nice, is in the hope that we can get enough flyers in the air. I say that as Oppo kills the Ephemia. Now, the Ephemia is actually not as good in this format as it is in the current drafting format, just because there's not as many as enchantments. Khan was an absolute superstar for us in that last game. Really got us through our deck. So Oppo's playing some quite weak cards here, which makes me think that they've got some like really kind of bomb rare in Boros. So maybe kind of like Aurelia, the Flying Angel, or maybe even Lyra. That's not bad. Do we trade these off? Yeah, let's trade these off. Save some life. Draw a card. Angra. So although I'd like to keep, it's only 3 away, isn't it? Yeah, let's go for Angraf here. Creates a little bit of a diversion for our opponent, so they're all going to go straight in. We do need to kill this desperately. But if we can make our opponent try to attack Angraf if possible, this actually works in quite a nice combination. So what they have to do is pump this so it can't be blocked, and then they attack him with both, and this attacks as a 4/4 unblockable creature. Wow, okay. All of these good things are happening now. Good. It's a very fast start for our opponent. So I think I'm actually going to have to play out the Blade Wing. Oppo gets in for 3, but they've got huge potential next turn. What? Guide Mother, yeah. I mean, what would be great for us if we got the Golden Demise? It doesn't look like we're getting there, though. Yeah, I think we have to play down the Blade Wing just because we can't afford to kick it. Just because it can block the Taranika. So we are going to be taking quite a lot. But we do get a decent block. We'll see, we'll see. Against Dr. Worm. Cool, so just by playing the Blade Wing down, it means that we're taking a lot less damage each turn. Oppo's might be flooding out with that. I don't know what I use the Mastermind's Acquisition for just yet. I must have something decent in the deck. Let me grab a Khan first. Remember that we're trying to save the Mastermind's Acquisition for when and if we get green mana. Storm's Wrath, wow. Yes, we're gonna get the Storm's Wrath back next turn and decimate their board. That's an awful card for Boros. Okay, so they're going to give us that, which is fine. No attacks. Oppo's going to swing with everything here. They know what's coming. Although they could... Now they could actually kill Khan this turn. Which I think is what they're going to be doing. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. No. Let's not tell them. Oppo could swing in with everything towards Khan and it will die. And if they did that, I couldn't get my my board sweeper back. Because as it stands at the minute, all of their creatures are going to die. Wow, look at that. I'll take that one. Have you got something big for Khan then? They don't. In which case then,
This will not deter me. Nothing is ever
we're definitely grabbing the Wrath. And let's go... well, there's no point, is there? Because they've got the Guide Mother. We could do Sword to Diplomacy. They got something in their hand. I think they have. That'll be interesting. So they do look like they've got something to play out. Let's play the Sword to Diplomacy first. Just give us some options. So we reveal the top 3 cards of our library. For each of the cards, put that card into your hand unless opponent pays 3 life. And these are 3 excellent cards. Okay, so they're... Wow, okay. So they don't want to have any of them. In which case, let's hit the Storm's Wrath.
I do not feel pain.
That seems like a huge mistake. It really does. I mean, I wonder what they've got. Legion Warboss, okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense. They do get to deal a lot of damage for Khan now, kill it. Rancor's nice. In which case, let's get the Audacious Thief down. Let's go in with Rancor. Or do we just hold Rancor back? I think we hold it back. Although they are on a 4-turn clock. Let's go for it. Ah, here we go, here we go. Summary Judgment. Okay, that's fine. We get another kill spell out their hand. Another land. Chandra. That's not good. Nice. Nice, nice,
Anyone
nice.
need a match? No. Too bad.
Shock. Okay. Let me have a look what's in my deck. Oh, they got the shock back, but they tapped out of red mana. That's quite funny. That's quite funny. Okay, so we block that. So we're down to 8, and I think we die in a couple of turns. The Shepherd. Dragon Quest. And get a Golden Demise. Golden Demise might be quite nice. Brilliant. Golden Demise. Beautiful. Right. Strasser. I'm missing you, mate. I've not heard that in so long. So I hope I get him for 2. What else have they got in their hand? Anything? Yeah, that's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Gonna keep playing out my mana, just on the off chance we can get something. But we are looking a little bit shy now, I think. They've got to be swinging in with everything here. I don't know why they didn't swing in with the Miscreant, because if I block that, it creates a target that I can't. Okay. In which case, let's. No attacks? Come on, let's try and hold. Let's try and hold out. Wow. Okay. So they've got the shock on the outcast, which is fine. So they kill that, which is yeah. But I then exile it from my graveyard and create another one. Oops, Oppo says. Sorry. Yeah. So what this card does, it allows me to make dragons every turn, 5/5 dragons. So yeah, I had Oppo beat. I think that was more kind of inexperience with the cards rather than Oppo not playing very well there. Made a couple of mistakes with the Chandra that if they have kind of waited a turn the first time, it would have hit me quite hard because it would have taken out one of my key blockers. But as it stands, I was able to get rid of the goblin that pumped all the other goblins. So yeah, they kind of fell for that then. Have I missed the Queen's speech? I feel like I have. Yeah, this is nice. Let's jump in with this. So we've got a 1-drop. Oh, is it 8? Cool. I assume it's going to be on the BBC, which will technically be behind a paywall, right? Actually, I'm not going to play this down. I think this is a good card to kind of hold out with and play in the end of the games. Geez, I mean, tell me that I'm wrong, that the BBC is not a paywall, because you need to pay to have a license to watch it, right? And if the speech is designed to bring everyone together, then it should be available to all. But what do I know? What do I know? Right, so we need one more mana to get down either the Weatherlight or Angrath. What I should actually have done... Oh, no, this doesn't have haste, does it? Okay. Treasure map. I used to love playing this card. It's fantastic. Okay. There we go. So what do we do here then? I think I go for a sword point diplomacy. Let's try and attack in with the Pyromancer first. Just see if Oppo's got anything at all. Okay. In which case then, I think I go for the Weatherlight. Yeah, you're supposed to, if you're listening to BBC Radio, you should have a TV license, I think. I think that's how that works, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I don't know, Geez. Google it and let me know. That's your task for the time being. Dust Legion Zealot is an absolutely awesome card. What should we go for here then? Should we go for Dragon Outguns? No, it's not a radio license. I think it falls under the BBC license. You don't need a TV license to listen to or download radio programs for BBC Sounds or iPlayer. The law applies to watching and downloading TV programs. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so we're tapping these. So the Weatherlight is an excellent card if we can get it to hit. Although I think Oppo is going to have something to say about that. Oh, spoil sport. Okay, let's go for the sword point diplomacy. Oppo's got some decisions to make now. 3 cards that I can play next turn. So it's up to them if they want to give them me. Or they're going to take the life link, or they're going to take the life hit. It's a big decision for Oppo. So for each of these cards, if they don't want me to have it in my hand, they have to take 3 damage. In which case then I apologise to the BBC. And I will be tuning in via radio. For everyone who's not from the UK, they're zoned out by now. Wow, Oppo goes down to 7. We've got Khan as well. I mean, Khan's been a feature of all of our games so far. Brilliant. Geez, what can I say? What can I say? When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't tap during its controller's end step as long as you control this Dungeon Geist. Femia? I'm not doing too well on life here, I must admit. Yikes. I know. I think here we pop down the weather light again. No attacks. It's a shame we're falling behind so much with the mana. I seem talking to Gethway now. I'm enjoying mine. I mean, we've all got the same chair, right? I think I'm just about bedding in the kind of lower one. Because I don't really use the lower... Oh, wow, Ugin. Game over. Game over. Yeah, I don't really like using the lower back support thing as much. But Lou really does. I think it's a really good choice. Good recommendation. Okay, so the question here is... We need to kill this Ugin, right? Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, attack him with both, Oppo. Go for it. Go for it, my friend. Yeah, no blocks. Decent. In which case then, let's go for Audacious Thief. Go for Femia. Tap with this and, well, presumably this. Combat. Next to attacks. No, I think I just go and hit face with this, really. Look at that. 4 damage. Choose this one. Beautiful. So Oppo's in a bit of a bad place. I think all I have to do next turn is play down the Angrath Captain of Chaos. And everything gets Menace, right? So Oppo can destroy something. Destroy target opponent if it's one or more colours. Now this is colourless, so it can't hit this. Feels like Oppo's dragging their turn a little bit. Okay, so they've got lots of mana now anyway. Lots of treasure. Something big, Oppo? Dream Trawler. Stop it. Right, what do we do with that then? Oh, go on, go on. No blocks. I'm not going to give them the GGs or anything yet. See what they play here. Wow. That'll do it. Human. Oh. Yeah, we'll give them the GGs. Oh no, we don't give them the GGs. One mana shy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Love Shatter the Skies now. Would love it. But yeah, we're 1 mana short. Oppo played that really well. Really well. And now, annoyingly, I don't think I get the win. So I need to save this. I think we play out the Blade Wing. We can't kick it, sadly, not yet. And we pass. So the issue is now that Oppo can start attacking him with the Dream Trawler. Yeah, what a shame. What a shame. Just trying to do the maths to see if there's anything that we can do. But I just don't think there is. Let's have a look. Let's see what Oppo does. So presumably they're going to attack him with the Dream Trawler. I think we have to take 7 here. This seems important to them, so I don't think... no blocks. If they draw cards, that's fine. Pass the damage. Okay, so we're down to 2. They're down to 8, so we can still win. Just depends what they have in their hand. So my turn. So both of these 2 cards have to hit this turn. I don't think they're going to though. Yeah, Oppo's clearly got something. Angraf. Activate ability. Tap and tap. Here we go. So we win if Oppo doesn't have any. There we go. Look. Yeah. So these 2 creatures have menace, and this one which means that this one creature just can't block either of them. So we hit for 8. So we managed to beat a Dream Trawler and the Ugin, 2 of the possibly most powerful cards in this set together. So we're on a bit of a roll. There's the scoop. 3 wins, no losses. I'll take that. I'll take that indeed. Yeah, I think Oppo messed up there when they attacked him with the Dream Trawler. Now, with them being at such low life, I think, yeah, Khan is bless it. Yeah, I can't really keep this. It's too slow. This, however, is very good. I'm gonna keep 6, and I'm gonna pop 1 drop, 2 drop. Actually, I think we want this Dragon Master Outcast later on, don't we? Because it's no good at the minute. It's just gonna get killed. I can't believe you won it. I don't get it. What do we think of these sleeves? I think they're awesome. Okay, so that Omen Speaker is a decent card. Feels like it's a big decision for Oppo. There we go. What? Two on top? That's not ideal. Beautiful. 2 hours later. We're going to hit a Midnight Reaper here. No. Oh, I could attack him. It's got Menace. I'm going to give him the oops. Oppo doesn't even care. Like, yeah, he's made a mistake, so what? Be interesting when we hit the What do we go for next? The Nightmare Shepherd? Okay. Snazzy land card, yeah. I mean, the art's beautiful, but I just don't like this here. I think this looks a little tacky. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, so what we do here then, we go for a Rankle. And we attack him with both. We kill this. Oppo takes 3. And what I am going to say is... loses a life and draws a card? I think so. And do we discard a card? No. Nice. So we get another land that we needed. Yeah, these are quite expensive as well, so I'm not sure. I think they're like 3,000 gems, which is it's essentially like 4 drafts. It might be a bit cheaper than that, actually. That sounds expensive, doesn't it? But either way, I don't think I'd buy them. It's like with everything, right? There's so much kind of cosmetics you can buy just to make your set look beautiful, but I'll just stick with this. I think it cost me like 400 gems or something. So we've got 3 damage in the air every turn. We're going to hit a Nightmare Shepherd for another 4 next turn. We can always refill our hand with the Sword Point Diplomacy. Oppo can't really afford to be taking 9 life, can they? So yeah. Yeah, and I think the issue is, like, I don't even think it needs to say island at the top. I think, you know, if they just put the actual symbol near the top somewhere, like, experienced gamers or experienced players will know what those cards are. So it just seems like it's a bit of a weird one. Knight of the Heaven Legion, I don't think so. I think I just want to try and ramp into getting enough mana out for the big dragon. So I think I'm gonna go in with a Nightmare Shepherd first. If Oppo's got a counter spell, then so be it. But that's fine. That seems good. Oh wow, murder on that. Okay. Equally good. I mean, a murder's a fantastic card at uncommon. 3 mana, destroy any target creature. I'd certainly be playing it if I picked one up. Oppo's got their 5 mana out now. What do I do next turn? Probably go for Rekindling Phoenix, or I could go for the Sword Point Diplomacy and the Nightmare Reaper, Midnight Reaper. Nightmare Reapers are much better. I mean, Patient Rebuilding. Wow, I can't remember. What's this card? At the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Then you draw a card for each land that was put in there. That's a sensational card, isn't it? In that case, then. In that case, do I play this and the Ephemia? I think I do. So yeah, let's go in here. And then essentially what I'm trying to do is get enough mana out, enough creatures out. So this means that I've got lethal in the air next turn. So yeah, so this is really good. Nice. So our opponent needs to either gain life or kill 1 or more of these creatures, or they lose. Opting. So they scry 1, draw a card. The plane's nice. They're looking at the Ephemia. So the Ephemia is our weakest card, because I think we've only got a couple of enchantments. So potentially the idea is that Oppo might focus their energy trying to kill this because of what they think might happen, rather than what actually will happen in the deck. We've literally only got 2 enchantments. I think we've got this. It's a fairy. Brilliant. What a card this is. I love this card so much. Another mana off the top would be great.
I'm not ready for this quite yet.
Okay, that's fine. Wrath. Yeah, I did have it. I did. I think it's important for us to kill Teferi because we know it can get out of hand. So we do that. And then what do we actually play next? We could go with... So I think we go for a Midnight Reaper. And then we also refill our hand with a Sword Point Diplomacy. Sword Pog. So Oppo can't take any damage here, so they're going to have to give us all 3 of these cards, right? They just have to. What decisions are you possibly making, Oppo? Oh, this is a big one for them. They won't want to give me this. They're thinking about it. What do they have? Although now I've just realised I have enough mana to play very... Wow. Nice. Demon Lord Bells Unlock. So for you two gents, when this enters the battlefield, you exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Then put that card into your hand. If the card's converted mana cost is 4 or greater, you repeat the process. But it deals 1 damage to you for each card you put in your hand this way. So it's an excellent card in that it refills your hand, but you can be taking quite a lot of damage if you've kind of got all high power creatures. Okay, so I think Oppo wants me to go in here. I'm going to go in with everything. See what they've got. I mean, they must have something. Settle the wreckage. Okay. That's good. That's good. Beautiful. And then I think I just play out the Windblade. Settle the wreckage was cheeky. I mean, hopefully now I can actually come back and win, but it might not be the case. I might even just mill myself before we get a chance. Oppo needs to kill both of these creatures. Although, having said that, you've got to be kidding me. What are people just like? Are people just throwing around Dream Trawlers now? Can you just get them for anything? Search for a Scanter, great card. Angraf off the top would be great. I can take Oppo down to 1. Take Oppo down to 1? Seems alright. The question is though, do I just kill everything? I don't think I do. I think I play the priest. And yeah, pass the turn. This is going to be a close one. Going to be a really close one actually. So Oppo's... I mean, we've not got that many turns left. Fight with Fire was another one of our outs. Angraf would do it for us. Hopefully they haven't exiled it. Let's have a look what's left in our deck. So we've got Dragon Master Outcast, Audacious Thief, Karn, Angraf, or Siege Gang Commander would do it as well. So we have got outs. We've got outs. So perhaps I should have swept the board. Maybe I should have swept the board and then played out Priest of Forgotten Gods afterwards. Yeah, I might be looking back at this as a bit of a punt. So Oppo must have something, or they won't be attacking him. If they go back up to 6. At the minute, we've still got them dead on board. Golden Demise. Okay. They must have something else. More mana. Shatter the Skies? The suspense is killing me, Upper. What have you got? Okay, that's fine. What did I tell you? Angraf. Okay, chat, we might be seeing the scoop. I mean, it seems weird. No, they've got something. They've got something. I mean, I don't really know what to do here. Oppo's just going to keep gaining life. The Kraken's just going to keep getting bigger. I mean, I guess I don't really care about the Kraken getting bigger. I need to keep this alive because if I do get a Siege Gang Commander next, it does help me. So let's play down for the... Let's amass 2 and end the turn. No, there we go. We've lost our win condition. We've lost our win condition. We've only got Audacious Thief left on our land, so sadly this will be our first loss. Unless Oppo makes a mistake here, but I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Let's see what they do. Because they've got this, so they can just flash in and actually block the Blade Wing, haven't they? So let's scoop. Could we have won that any other way? I don't think so, because they had the Golden Demise. So even if I'd have just swept the board, yes, I would have killed their Dream Trawler, but I think they still could have got there anyway. The Golden Demise would have just decimated my board. So we take our first loss. So 3 wins, 1 loss. I might have to recheck that one though when we upload it to YouTube. Okay. Ravishing Rick Rude. Thought he was dead. Yeah, I'll keep this. Yeah, happy to keep this. So we go for the Bloodfall Caves first. Bloodfell Caves, rather. More fancy lands. Okay. Stormfist Crusader. So we're 1 black mana short. Storm's Wrath. What should we do here? So let's go in. And then we shall go for... I think we're actually going to go for the Dragon Outcast and the Knight of Malice, just to get creatures down. Oppo's going to discard a card and create a zombie next in response. Which is fine, they can do that. That's interesting. They must have a way of getting that back. They must have. I mean, that's a card that you don't just throw away. Foreboding Fruit. Weatherlight. Nightmare Reaper. Okay, so here let's go for... I think I'm going to attack him with the... attack him with these 2. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely kill the Crypt Breaker. And what should we do here then? Should we go for the Weatherlight? Beautiful. I mean, when this starts hitting, it's a mythic rare for a reason. Upper with 4 mana. We're nearly at the point where we're creating dragons as well. So Oppo does need to start thinking about potentially killing this. I know it's a very small creature, but okay. Anything more, Oppo? It's got to be Clockwork Servant. I mean, it does draw a card. That's true, but it's not a poor card to be playing, I think. So let's go down for the Nightmare Shepherd. We crew it with, I think, these two. And we tap to attackers. We attack in for 4 damage in the air. Oppo's on a, well, 1 turn clock now. Ooh, look at this. And I think what we do is actually we grab the Angraf. Just because this Menace is really powerful for us. Okay, so Oppo needs to deal with a lot of my board. Doom Whisperer is fine, I guess. No, it's not, because we still win with the Angraf. We give him the GGs. My turn. Swamp. Angraf. We create that 2-2. Yeah, they scoop. Because with the Menace we can attack him with the Weatherlight and the Nightmare Shepherd. So yeah, beautiful. So we are up there with 4 wins, 1 loss. So yeah, let's try and get our second trophy on this on the bounce. Vindictus. Now this is a tricky one, because 1 more mana and we are literally golden. But I think we've got to mulligan. We can't afford to. Yeah, that's slightly better. Keep 6. Maybe we get rid of the Golden Demise for the time being. Okay. Dragon Skull Summit. Here we go. Knight of Malice. Sword Point Diplomacy. That might help us get a few lands next turn. Yet another boss battle for us tonight. Okay. Not so useful. Oppo has got some decisions to make. What goodies are they gonna let us keep? What goodies are they gonna let us keep? I mean, we'll take all of them. We can play the Verix next turn, which I think I would do. Wow. Okay. And because this is white, actually now we get hexproof from white, and also we get +1. So yes, we're attacking him with that. Oppo's down to 11. Wow. Okay, Maya's Grasp. Yep. Oppo gets up to 2. Khan. Let's get Carney Boy to do some work. Let's go through that deck. Weatherlight next turn? I think so. Audacious Thief. They'll give us the Audacious Thief. Most certainly, yeah. Perfect. And yeah, I think I'm happy to get... It's a weird one, right? Table of Passage is fine. Now that's something that we do want to deal with as soon as possible.
Please do not do that.
Let me see. It doesn't give... Yeah, I feel like I do have to play out the Siege Gang Commander. And so I create those tokens. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Weatherlight out of my exile zone. Just because of how powerful it is. I mean, this can win us the games outright. So we're gonna chuck the goblins trapped in the tower. I mean, that's fine. I can still sacrifice myself, right? Enchanted creature can't activate... Oh, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Okay. But what does it mean? Yeah, okay, I can't activate that. So we'll play down the temple. Now playing down the temple is quite interesting because what it allows us to do, scry to the Nightmare Shepherd, yes please. And what I think I might do actually here is go and grab the so I've got options. I can play this down. Yeah, actually I think I'll play this down for now. Let's see how we go. And next, because this can actually block this turn. So let's see how we go with it. Pass to attackers. Pass to blockers. Yeah, we'll stick this in front. Okay. So we do need to kill this. My turn. I mean, what do we do here then? Do we... Let's go for... Let's tap these in. Presumably Oppo's going to have something to say about it. Next to attacks. Attack in. 4 mana. I mean, okay. That's not ideal, is it? That's not ideal. So let's go for... I mean, we're going to be taking an absolute battering this turn. But I think we need to go for it. Mastermind acquisition. We choose something that's outside of the game. So let's have a look at all these lovely cards that we decided not to bother packing. And... Ooh, Helm of the Host could be awesome. At the beginning of your turn, create a token that's a copy of a equipped creature, except the token isn't legendary. So could I equip that and just make loads of 1/1s and then start piling them in? I could do that. But it's probably not as powerful as taking... Where is it? Where is it? I'm looking for Casualties of War. There we go. Wow. I was going to say, have I lost that then? Okay, so back on it. What a boss fight this is. So we kill this creature, we kill this enchantment. Yeah, we're going to be taking a lot here. Anything more, Oppo? No. Phoenix is nice. But like I say, too expensive. So enchantment, creature, and artifact. No. Creature, enchantment, land. Why can't I? Oh, because it can't be the targets of lands, can it? Okay, so creature and enchantment then. Creature, enchant. Oh, yeah, actually that's fine. That's fine. That's going to create a tokeny thing. And yeah, we've got to pass the turn. We might need our next game. Oppo's done a lot of early damage for us. What does this do? Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a 4/4 angel token. Okay. Pass to attackers. My turn. Okay, so let's go for Nightmare Shepherd. Let's go for a Phoenix. Let's go for the Weatherlight. Tap and tap. Next to combat. Attackers. Attack in. Damage. Okay, here we go. Rancor's nice. Let's go for a Rancor. And end the turn. Okay. We're just holding on. Okay. This is nice. This is nice. Nice little interaction. Pass. My turn. So if we, what do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can play everything out. Let's go for a Rancor. Let's go for a Audacious Thief. Let's go for a Outcast. And then in the air, I'm going to go for, so tap this and tap this and this. And then next to combat, next to attackers, we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, Oppo scooped. We took down the boss. Fanfares, everything. Exclamation mark, winner's music. Look at that. 20 gems. And we get the 5 wins, which means that we converted those 3,000 coins into 600 gems. So that more or less buys us into another draft. So yeah, we did really well. We thought we'd go 3-3, but actually we got the 5. Quick recap of the deck. Demon Lord Bells Unlock. It's just in there for the memes. We hardly ever saw it. The All Stars were the Weatherlight and also Khan. And also I would actually say Angrath. So several times Oppo stretched themselves in the air when we had a couple of flyers. We played Angrath and then suddenly there was no blocks available. Fight with Fire winners a game. Rekindling Phoenix and Verix were nice additions. Rankling the Nightmare Shepherd as well. But yeah, some really, really powerful All-Stars. If I was taking anything out, I mean, the Pyromancer works nice with the Shepherd. Night Air and Legion, we never really got going. And Dragon Master Outcast, we had it, but we never got the chance to get those flying dragons. So that's going to be it for the video. Thank you very much for everyone that's watching on YouTube at Our Gaming. Really appreciate it. Please keep liking and commenting on those videos. It really does help us out quite a lot. And if you are interested in kind of catching us live, we stream most days at Ardeen on Twitch, and you can find the schedule on the Twitch website. So thank you very much, everyone, and I'll catch you later.